Hi there, Cancer. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for personal reading with me, okay? So this reading is going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling a card about your energy and what is your challenges, the past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I am also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? There is somebody here that you are interested in building a lifelong together. And I feel that you felt a tremendous amount of connection when it comes to this person. There's a lot of wanting and a lot of desire about wanting to get this person on board to start collaborating with you, compromising with you in order to build the dream that both of you or you have for this connection. However, what are the challenges from your side here? For your side here, you have the Page of Swords and you also have the Five of Pentacles in upright position. I feel that the experiences that you have been dealing with in the past was not kind of like quite a pleasant experience, especially when it comes to the love matter. I feel that there was like a lot of situation that put you in a very, very dark spot, dark places where you felt that, oh my God, like again and again and again, I feel hurt. Again and again and again, I am dealing with this type of situations again and again and again. And I feel that, you know, at some point in time, you did study, you did learn. You did learn about why is it that you keep on attracting these type of people. You did learn about the person that you were dealing with and how can you combat the tendency of having a relationship that keeps on bringing nothing but disappointment towards you and etc. So let's look into your person now. And yourself. I usually don't clarify the challenges, but I think I want to right now because it's interesting. And again, I sometimes would really resonate with Cancer readings, being a Cancer rising and Cancer moon. Ooh. Your person in the past was really, really optimistic when it comes to this connection because they feel that this was something that was heaven sent. There is some, and you felt it too. You felt it too. You feel that it was like a life transforming type of relationship. You never felt that way before. You kind of like embodies the energy of a Scorpio. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio here, but that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is that there is this intensity that you were feeling. Because Cancer love and Scorpio love is two totally different things. Cancer love feels nurturing, feels equal. Yeah, there is going to be a bit of a complications, but it feels, it's different. When it comes to Scorpio, it's like so intense, but sometimes it can get a bit like a roller coaster type of relationship. Yeah. It's different, but I feel that in the past you were embodying this energy of Scorpio where it's just so intense. It's so like, it's hard for me to explain it, but you know, I've experienced both sides. So it's hard, but it's more like the soul looks into another soul. And it's rare to deal with that type of energy when we can look into another souls and we surrender with their souls as well. I know, right? I'm talking nonsense right now, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? So in the past, this person was the Six of Cups and also the Wheel of Fortune in upright position. The way that you felt in the past, this person felt it too. And they were really, really optimistic that things are going to be aligning itself so that you could have a connection, both of you, that is going to run very, very smoothly, that things are going to be expanding from there on. And this person makes you feel like you're flying. It's a past situation. This person made you feel like you're flying. And there was like a lot of decisions that you made in the past about wanting to make some sort of changes. I think you needed to make some room for this person to be in. And I feel that there you are. It's right there. But right now, Three of Wands and also the Five of Wands in upright position. This was similar with, I think it was Taurus reading, where there is this push from your guides, or there's this push from the universe about doing something different. And again, doing something different doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be dealing with a different person, but it's more about doing something different within this relationship. Like, I'm going to give you an example. If you've always been a people pleaser type of person and you want to speak up, that is a new territory that you want to go in, right? But there is this fear here coming from your side about, well, should I really do this? If I do this, then maybe I am going to be breaking the status quo. Maybe I'm going to be causing some sort of conflict. Like, that's kind of like the way that you look at things. And I feel that although there is like a lot of, that was my daughter. I'm so sorry. But I think although there's like a lot of wanting for you to connect, to collaborate, to compromise with this person, but there's also about something here that, but it's too conflicting, Anisa. It's too, both of our expectations and both of the way that we see this relationship is so different. We have a very different moral value as well. We would compete, or we would conflict over different thing. What is important for me may not be important for them, and what is important for them is not important for me. It's too conflicting. They have the Six of Pentacles, and they also have the Three of Swords in upright position at this present moment. I feel that this person at this present moment would really, really like to give in into the situation, would really, really like to invest, would really like to give something towards you. But I feel that because of that hesitancies that is coming from your side, I feel that they're going to get hurt in the present moment. They're hurting in the present moment because of this. We're going to clarify what this is, okay? Now, in the future, you have the Four of Cups and also the Knight of Swords in upright position. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to opt for chasing after things that you feel that you're missing out on. And you're not really going to be impressed by relationship. You're not really going to be impressed by anything that this person is going to be doing in the future. I think there's something here in your life that you have been neglecting to do, or you've been procrastinating to do. This could relate to your time with your family. This could relate to your work, your career, or your businesses. But I feel that in the future, you're kind of like quite busy chasing after that. And again, Cancer has this all in or all out type of attitude, right? When it comes to caring about people, it's either I care about you or I don't care about you. And I feel that once the spotlight shifted to you wanting to chase after or wanting to pursue the things that you feel that you're missing out on, this person is starting to be aware of the fact that, well, like that spotlight is now gone. It's no longer pointing towards me. So I do feel that in the future, this person is going to get that idea about needing to invest more within this connection, about them needing to be much more consistent and persistent in order for you to not run away. Okay? So let's start clarifying your reading here, Cancer. I kind of like wants to clarify that Page of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Yeah, clarify the Five of Pentacles too. I feel that you already have a bit of a conclusion when it comes to this person or someone that you're dealing with. You already concluded that, this person is very hyper independent. This person is all about themselves. This person likes attention very much. This person is only going to be focusing on the things that makes them happy instead of the we. You see this one? There's a difference between the Sun and also the Lovers. The Sun is all about self. It's a Leo card, right? You might be dealing with a Leo as well. Whereas the Lovers is more about two people. You would have two choices, right? So it's about two. So it's more about I perspective, or is it the we perspective? And I feel that you already made some sort of accusations or conclusion or assumption when it comes to this person. It'd be like, I'm not really interested with this person because they're very, again, hyper independent, all about themselves, wanting to have attentions, doing things that just pleases them instead of thinking about how it's going to affect me or how it's going to be affecting the relationship, and etc. And therefore, with this person, everything that this person is doing, you're just not impressed by it. You're just not. Okay, so let's clarify the present moment. I'm going to clarify that Six of Pentacles from their side in the present moment. Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and also the Ace of Wands in our preposition. I feel that one of the reasons why this person is really, really investing within this connection. The thing about the Six of Pentacles, I've noticed that although it's a giving type of card, but I've noticed in some tarot readings that I've done, there are two versions of the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is an investment that is being considered by the other side. So if it's somebody, let's say for instance, I am somebody who think that just thinking about this person, observing them, watching YouTube tarot videos about this person is an investment, that would show up as a Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this Six of Pentacles can vary. And again, this is this is a general reading, right? So for some of you, it might be literally that this person is actually giving something towards you, like being super duper giving, wanting to pursue you. Or it could be, again, that type of investment that I was saying, thinking about you, trying to figure out about you, going to a psychic to find out about you, going to study all of your preferences and everything like that. That is an investment for them. Okay. So this is them. I think out of the disappointment that they're feeling in the present moment, that kind of like led them to, okay, you know what? Me and Cancer, we both have this amazing connections and I'm going to be doing something about it. It kind of like charges them. It kind of like whipped them to a point where, okay, now I'm excited to pursue after that again. Now I'm starting to realize about the fact that my connection with Cancer is something that is so profound that I gotta go after it. Who is clarify the Three of Wands in our preposition. So you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Fool card in our preposition. I feel that at this present moment, you feel that, oh my God, things have been so heavy for you. You had like a lot of responsibility that you need to tackle on your own. You have a lot of things that you're carrying on your shoulder and you cannot wait for the time that all of those burdens is lifted off of your shoulder so you could be free again. I feel that at this present moment, you're like, I am so ready to be free again. I am so ready to lift up all of these heavy burdens that I've been carrying on my shoulders, that's been weighing me down emotionally, physically, and mentally. Let's clarify that Three of Swords. Your demeanor changes now, Cancer. It's like you're not really taking this seriously anymore. And that's kind of like one of the things that hurt them, because you're no longer the person that they once knew. Again, as I said, the spotlight was no longer on them. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. Eight of Wands in reverse, the Judgment, and the High Priestess in our preposition. Yeah, I feel that this week you're going to get really, really connected with your intuition here, to a point where you feel that, okay, I don't really need to communicate. So Eight of Wands in reverse, it's either you would literally talk to this person out of impulse, or you will not talk about them at all, or you will not talk to them at all. And one of the reasons why you're doing it is because you're trying to resurrect yourself from the positions that you're in. You just want to be free. You just want to be, you know what I mean? And this is not going to be romance related, but I just feel that there is a lot of you who have been dealing with a lot of blockages and delay when it comes to pursuing the very thing that is important for you or your goals. And I feel that at this present moment, you just cannot wait for it to get easy again. I think some things here has been a delay in, and you just can't wait for it to get easy again, to a point where at this present moment, you're kind of like quite studying how can you propel yourself even further to a point where you no longer have to carry all of these things. A lot of changes are going to be made by you, especially in terms of your businesses or your career as well. Now let's clarify the future. I want to clarify the Eight of Pentacles there. Now, there's no denying that you still carry around feelings for this person, but I just feel that your demeanor is going to be very different, because I think what you feel versus what you receive, or what you feel versus what you're expecting, is two totally different things. And I understand that, you can love somebody and not be with them. You can decide not to be with them because love is just not enough. In Indonesia, we would call it like love cannot buy us rice. So, Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and also the King of Swords. This person will try in the future to convince you, to offer you something that is much more practical and everything like that. But it still stems from the Nine of Cups. So it still stems from a place of their convenience. I feel that you want more than that. I feel that you want more than just the Nine of Cups that shows up. I think you want a Ten of Cups, right? You want a relationship, or you want them offering a relationship that is going to bring about happiness for the both people, not just one. And you could see it right through with the King of Swords. You're not accepting this Nine of Cups. This is not what you want anymore. Somebody who only cares about their own emotional fulfillment, about getting in their way, getting it their way. You're no longer interested. Even though you love them, I could still see you love them. You still love them. But what you will do in the future, not impressed. I am just not impressed by it. Okay, so let's clarify the future with the Ace of Wands. This person is going to be even more persistent when it comes to wanting to invest in you. Because again, one of the reasons for that has a lot to do with them fearing that you will get away. They don't want you to be the one that get away. Okay, they don't want to. How will you respond? Again, as I said, I feel that because you are going to be very, very busy chasing after what you feel you're missing out on, any type of distractions, anything that could distract your course or your track is going to be met by this Page of Swords. Get away. Like, what are you doing? Why? Now that I'm just focused on myself, now I'm focused on pursuing the very thing that is important for me that I've been neglecting or abandoning because of you or how you make me feel. Now you're here. Why? I just feel that in the future, although again, you love them very much, there is going to be no room for this person to come in simply because you're after something that is very different. Okay? So let's pull some advice card for you here, Cancer. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, and also the Hierophant in upright position. I feel that at this present moment, your guide here is really, really trying to tell you to surround yourself with your support system, okay? Surround yourself with people who makes you feel like home. Surround yourself with people who just lifts you up. Surround yourself with people that when you meet them, you feel recharged instead of drained. And when it comes to relationship relative, this is the After Tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. But as you can see here with the Hierophant, he has his book open and shown. I feel that you need to start telling people how should they treat you. What is it that you're expecting? No person is a mind reader, especially, me, myself personally, I can read for people, but I could never read for people who are close to me. I don't know why. I'm so sorry, but I can see death come in for people, but I can't see it when it comes to the people that I care about. I don't know why. It's been happening since I was a child, okay? So there is nobody who could read minds that way. No matter if they're a psychic, if they're a medium, if they're a tarot reader, they couldn't. So before you go on dating people or even with this person, I think you need to start showing people or trying to educate people about the way in which they need to treat you. How people treat you is exactly how you show them how to treat you. I'm going to give you a simple, very simple example, yeah? I have one of my friends when I was in college who cannot drink any mineral water other than a brand that is kind of like quite expensive. Oh yeah, everybody talks about her. Like, oh, she's so snobby. She's such a brat and blah, 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 blah. But when we camp, like we would literally make a fuss about providing a full box of that brand of water for her. So the way that people treat you is the way that you establish your boundaries. If you don't have none of that, then you will let them trample all over you. And I feel that it's important for you from now on to start establishing boundaries to people, to start educating people how to treat you. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Cancer. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.